All right, everyone. Get ready to swap those sweaters for swimsuits.
Yeah, we're heading somewhere warm today.
Today's deep dive, it's all about island hopping in Koh Samui, Thailand.
5 days, pure paradise.
We're talking those picture-perfect beaches, incredible food, the whole experience.
Yeah.
Especially if you're, a first-timer in Thailand.
It's a perfect spot. Koh Samui is this awesome mix of energy and total chill. You've got these lush jungles meeting the beach. It's beautiful. And the history is fascinating, too.
Okay, I'm already picturing myself, on a beach with a coconut.
Oh, yeah.
But first things first, set the scene for us. What makes this island so special?
So Koh Samui is the second biggest island in Thailand. Tons to explore. It wasn't always this tropical paradise, though. It used to be all about coconuts and rubber, big production hub that's really shaped the whole vibe of the island.
Huh, interesting.
And getting around's easy. They've got Koh Samui International Airport and a great transportation system. It's super convenient.
So straight off the plane and onto the beach. Sign me up.
Pretty much.
Okay, let's get to that itinerary, the one that makes this trip legendary. 5 days. Lay it on me.
All right. Day 1, you fly into Koh Samui International. Super efficient. You'll be through in no time. Then it's off to the hotel. We recommend either Chao or Bofut for this itinerary. Each spot has its own personality.
Okay, help me choose. What's the vibe of each place?
So Chao, it's like nonstop. Nightlife is booming. Markets everywhere. Fire shows on the beach. Beach clubs, you name it.
Seems lively.
It is. Now, Bofut, that's more laid back. Perfect if you're all about chilling by the water, maybe doing some water sports.
Tough choices. I'm getting serious FOMO just thinking about it.
Yeah.
To avoid that, we are booking everything in advance, right? Flights, hotels, the works. Especially if it's peak season, December to April, right?
100%. Especially during those months. Lock it all in early so you're not scrambling.
Smart. Flights, check. Accommodation, check. Now, the important stuff, what are we eating on day 1? Hit me with those Thai flavors.
Right, can't go wrong with the classics. Pad Thai, Som Tam.
Love those.
Right, but hold the mango sticky rice for now. Instead, try Khanom Krok.
Okay, Khanom Krok. I'm listening. What is that?
Picture this. Tiny little coconut rice pancakes. Crispy on the outside, soft in the middle. You get them at most street food places. They're usually topped with all sorts of things, sweet or savory. Seriously addictive.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. And to really soak in the atmosphere while I'm, indulging in all this deliciousness, what do you recommend?
If you're in Bofut, picture this. You're right on the beach, sand between your toes, maybe tried some paddle boarding earlier.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Now you're getting a traditional Thai massage right there on the beach. Talk about relaxing.
Pure bliss. Day 1 is shaping up nicely. What about day 2? More beach time.
Day 2, it's all about really getting into that island life. Wake up early, head to a local market. It's not just about the food, though. It's amazing. Koh Samui's got some seriously talented artisans. You can find hand-woven textiles, beautiful ceramics, great for, unique souvenirs.
Love that. So day 2, we're soaking up that local scene. But day 3, things get a little wild, right? We're island hopping.
That's right. Picture this. You're on a ferry, wind in your hair, heading to Koh Phangan, home of those legendary full moon parties.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about those. Pretty infamous. But what if you're not really the party type?
Koh Phangan has so much more to offer, honestly. Even if you miss the party, it's a whole different vibe. Relax on Thong Sala Beach. It's right where the ferry drops you off. Or head to Bottle Beach. It's this hidden cove, only accessible by boat, super tranquil, turquoise water.
Okay, that sounds more my speed. Hidden coves and tranquility. What about the food scene on Koh Phangan? Anything we can't miss?
Koh Phangan. It's all about fresh seafood. Think grilled fish, right on the beach. Sand between your toes, sunset in the background. Doesn't get much better.
Adding that to the list. All right, day 3, Koh Phangan, checked. Day 4, we keep hopping right. What's next?
Day 4, we're off to Koh Tao, also known as Turtle Island. Get ready for an underwater paradise. Divers come from all over the world for this place.
Koh Tao, here we come. Tell me everything.
Yeah.
What makes it such a diver's dream?
Over 30 dive sites, something for every skill level. You've got Chumphan Pinnacle, known for its dramatic underwater landscape and whale shark sightings, or Japanese gardens, perfect for beginners, shallow reefs, tons of colorful fish.
Whale sharks.
Yeah.
All right, you're making me want to get scuba certified ASAP.
Yeah.
But let's say I'm not quite ready to dive into the deep end. What else is there to do on Koh Tao?
Even if you're not a diver, Koh Tao is a dream. Sari Beach is the longest one, most lively, great for soaking up the sun, doing some people watching. But if you're after something quieter, head to Mae Hod Beach. The water's shallow and clear, perfect for snorkeling. You can walk right in and see amazing stuff just a few feet from the shore.
Sounds incredible. Where should we stay on Koh Tao? I'm feeling that authentic Thai experience.
For this one, skip the hotels. Picture this. A traditional bamboo bungalow tucked away in the jungle, steps from the beach. It's perfect for disconnecting and just absorbing that island vibe.
Bungalows it is. Now, day 5, our last day. Bittersweet farewell to island life. How do you make the most of it?
Let's start with the sunrise. Koh Tao, or back on Koh Samui, find a quiet spot on the beach and watch the sky transform. Deep purple to fiery orange, it's a moment you won't forget.
Sunrise finale, love it. Anything we should do before heading to the airport?
If you have time, the big Buddha temple on Koh Samui's a must-see. It's a cultural landmark. You can learn about Buddhism, see the incredible architecture, plus panoramic views of the island.
Soaking up the culture and the views. Sounds like the perfect way to end the trip. But before we wrap up this itinerary, we got to give our listeners some practical tips, especially for anyone visiting Thailand, Koh Samui for the first time. What do they need to know?
Right, let's make sure their trip is totally smooth sailing. First up, visas. Always check the requirements before you even leave. For a lot of nationalities, you can get a visa on arrival, but double check just in case.
Visa, sorted. What about transportation? Taxis, tuk-tuks, how do we get around?
You've got choices. For longer distances, fly right into Koh Samui International. Between the islands, ferries are the way to go, super frequent and efficient. Now, once you're on Koh Samui, you've got taxis, but also songthos.
Songthos, those are those red trucks you see in all the pictures.
Exactly. They're like shared taxis, a really fun and affordable way to get around. You just hop on and off along their route. And if you want something more modern, there's Grab. It's a ride-hailing app, super reliable, easy to use.
Okay, songthos, Grab, taxis. I'm feeling good about getting around Koh Samui. What about accommodation? Any tips for finding the best deals, those hidden gems?
Koh Samui caters to every budget, every style. Luxurious resorts, budget-friendly hostels, those charming bungalows we talked about.
Well,
Websites like Booking.com and Agoda are great for comparing prices and finding deals.
so many options. Any advice for making sure we pick the right place?
Read the reviews. They give you the inside scoop from other travelers, the location, the amenities, the overall vibe, and, the important stuff.
Reviews are key. No more booking blindly. Okay, next up, food. We talked about some must-try dishes, but any general tips for navigating the food scene?
Embrace the street food. It's such an essential part of the experience. The flavors are amazing and it's super affordable, but use your common sense. Choose stalls that look clean and busy, usually a good sign. And watch out for the spice. If you're not used to it, always ask before you order.
Good advice. Now, safety. What should first-time visitors watch out for? Scams, precautions, anything like that?
Thailand's generally very safe, but like anywhere, be mindful, be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowds, don't carry tons of cash around, and stick to reputable transportation services, negotiate fares up front.
Common sense stuff. What about cultural etiquette? Any customs we should be aware of to be respectful?
Thailand has a rich culture, and showing respect is super important. When you're visiting temples, dress modestly, cover those shoulders and knees, always take your shoes off before entering temples or homes, and learn the way. The traditional Thai greeting, press your palms together, slight bow of the head, simple gesture that shows respect and appreciation.
Okay, I'm practicing my way right now.
Good.
Last but not least, health and wellness. Tips for staying healthy and happy on this island hopping adventure.
Sunscreen and insect repellent, absolute musts. It's hot and humid, so staying hydrated is key. Reusable water bottle, refill it whenever you can. Oh, and consider travel insurance, just in case.
Got it. All right, I'm feeling prepped and ready to go. This deep dive into Koh Samui has been awesome.
And we've only scratched the surface. Koh Samui and the surrounding islands have so much more to offer.
Welcome back to our Koh Samui deep dive.
Ah, those beaches.
I know, right? Still thinking about those Konam Krok pancakes.
So good.
Okay, so we covered visas, transport, those cool bungalows, the food, safety, even how to be respectful of the cultural etiquette.
We've got you prepped.
But now I want to really dive into the cultural side of things, the experiences that go beyond the typical tourist spots. What are some must-sees that really get you immersed in the local culture?
Well, we mentioned the Big Buddha Temple, right? It's iconic, but it's more than just a sight to see. It's a chance to connect with the island's Buddhist heritage. You can wander the temple grounds, observe the monks, maybe even try a meditation session.
Love that. Soaking up those authentic vibes. What about something a little more unexpected?
Okay, have you ever heard of the Hinta and Hinyai rocks?
Hinta and Hinyai. Can't say I have.
Let's just say they're natural rock formations that, well, resemble male and female genitalia.
Oh, okay, that's definitely unique. I'm intrigued.
It's a bit cheeky, but definitely memorable. Gives you a sense of the local humor, the folklore. And speaking of natural wonders, Koh Samui has some stunning waterfalls. Nam Muang waterfalls are tucked away in the jungle. You can hike through this lush greenery, hear all the sounds of nature, and even take a dip in the cool water at the base of the falls.
Waterfalls and jungle adventures count me in. Any other cultural activities you'd recommend?
Oh, absolutely. Check out a local market, not just for the food, though that's incredible too, but for the chance to meet local artisans. You can find beautiful hand-woven textiles, intricate ceramics, unique wood carvings, perfect for souvenirs.
Love supporting local artists and finding those special pieces you can't get anywhere else. What about something a bit more off the beaten path? Something most tourists might not know about.
Well, Koh Samui was once known for its coconut plantations. You can still find them tucked away in more rural parts of the island. There are tours where you can learn all about the process harvesting, processing coconuts, from oil to milk to furniture. It's really fascinating.
Well, I never knew coconuts were so versatile. That's really cool. And of course, we can't forget the traditional Thai massage. I hear it's a must-do.
You hear right. It's more than a massage. It's a deep part of Thai culture. You'll find massage parlors everywhere, from simple setups on the beach to luxury spas. And the best part? Super affordable. The perfect way to unwind after a day of exploring.
I'm already feeling more relaxed just thinking about it. Okay, now let's talk responsible tourism. Koh Samui's beauty is undeniable, but it's crucial to travel sustainably, protect the environment. What are some ways our listeners can be mindful travelers?
It's all about conscious choices. First off, plastic. Be mindful of your consumption. Bring a reusable water bottle. Refuse single-use plastics whenever you can.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's a global thing.
Exactly. And when you're choosing tours or activities, do some research. Look for operators that prioritize sustainability. They might have eco-certifications or actively support local conservation.
It's like voting with your wallet, supporting businesses that are doing things the right way. What about interactions with wildlife? Any guidelines there?
Absolutely. Stay away from any attractions that exploit animals. Elephant riding, tiger petting, stay clear. Those activities often involve cruel training and are really harmful to the animals. Choose ethical sanctuaries or rescue centers that focus on animal welfare and conservation.
Yeah, those cute Instagram pics often have a hidden cost for the animals.
Unfortunately, that's true. And remember, when you're exploring those beaches, the natural areas, practice the leave no trace principle.
Yeah.
Pack out your trash, respect the coral reefs, the marine life, leave the environment better than you found it.
Be a good guest, right? Respect the place, the people who call it home.
Exactly. By making those conscious choices, we all contribute to protecting Koh Samui's natural beauty.
Love that. So we've covered cultural experiences, responsible tourism. What other hidden gems, those lesser-known activities, would you recommend? The stuff that's off the beaten path that gives you a glimpse of the real Koh Samui.
For a truly unique adventure, consider going beyond the main tourist hubs. Koh Samui has these secret beaches, hidden coves, just waiting to be discovered. You might need to rent a kayak or hop on a longtail boat to get there, but trust me, the tranquility, the untouched beauty, it's worth it.
Secret beaches. Okay, you've got my attention. Tell me more.
Part of the fun is the discovery. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but here's a tip. Ask the locals. They often know the best-kept secrets, those secluded spots that aren't on any tourist map.
I'm making it my mission to chat with the locals, see what hidden treasures they reveal. Any other off-the-beaten-path adventures you can share?
If you want a taste of local culture that's a bit different, try going to a Muay Thai boxing match. It's a thrilling sport, super energetic, and deeply ingrained in Thai culture. You'll see incredibly skilled fighters, the atmosphere is electric, and it gives you a glimpse into the heart of Thai tradition.
Muay Thai. I've heard it's so intense. Definitely adding that to the list. Now let's talk about the journey itself. The flight to Thailand can be long. Any tips for making the most of that long-haul flight? Arriving refreshed, ready to explore.
Long flights can be tough, but there are ways to make them more bearable. Hydration is key. Drink tons of water, skip the alcohol and caffeine, they'll dehydrate you.
I always struggle with that on planes. Get caught up in movies, forget to drink. Any tips for staying comfy, maybe getting some rest?
Pack a travel pillow, an eye mask, noise-canceling headphones. Those can make a world of difference. And don't forget to get up, move around regularly, prevents stiffness, gets the blood flowing.
Taking notes. What about entertainment? I get bored so easily on those long flights. How do I stay occupied for hours?
Load up your phone or tablet with movies, shows, podcasts, audiobooks, anything that'll keep you engaged. And bring a book or two as backup just in case the in-flight entertainment system decides to act up.
Always good to have a backup plan.
Yeah,
Now, once we land in Thailand, what's the best way to beat that jet lag?
The key is to adjust to the local time zone ASAP. Even if you're exhausted, resist that urge to nap for too long. Get some sunlight, eat at regular local times, stay active. It all helps reset your body clock.
And if all else fails, a Thai massage can't hurt, right?
Exactly. The perfect remedy for jet lag and relaxation.
All right, feeling way more prepared now. This deep dive has been so insightful, but I'm ready to explore even more of Koh Samui.
Let's move on to part 3 of this episode, where we delve into some practicalities that might just elevate this trip from fantastic to absolutely perfect.
We're back, ready for the final leg of our Koh Samui adventure.
The grand finale.
By now, you're practically island experts. What are those final tips, those insider secrets that take this trip from amazing to unforgettable?
Think of this as your Koh Samui pro guide. Let's start with money matters. Practical stuff.
Okay, hit me with it. What do I need to know about the currency and all that?
So in Thailand, they use the Thai baht. You can use credit cards at bigger places, but honestly, cash is king, especially in the markets for smaller purchases, you know?
Got it. So I should hit up the ATM when I land. Any tips on getting the best exchange rates?
Look for ATMs that are attached to banks, not those standalone ones. Usually better rates, lower fees, and having a few US dollars as backup never hurts. Just in case.
Smart. What about tipping? Is that a thing in Thailand?
It's not mandatory, but it's always a nice gesture if you get good service. Like for taxis or bellhops, rounding up to the nearest 10 or 20 bahts up is good. Restaurants, 10% is usually a good rule of thumb.
Okay, tipping, check. Now let's talk packing. We covered the basics, but any items specific to Koh Samui or Thailand in general that I might not think of?
Oh, here's one you might not expect a sarong. It's like the ultimate multi-tool for travel.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Beach cover-up, scarf if it gets chilly at night, even a makeshift bag if you need it.
Stylish and practical, I'm sold. What else?
Small flashlight, especially if you're planning on exploring the caves or doing night hikes. And a universal adapter is always a good idea. The outlets in Thailand might be different.
Good point. Now, language. I don't speak Thai, but hoping English will get me by.
You'll be fine in the touristy areas, but learning a few basic Thai phrases makes a big difference. Shows respect for the culture, you know?
Absolutely. Which phrases should I try to master?
Start with sawasdi for hello and kop kun for thank you. You can add a little crap if you're male, ka if you're female for extra politeness. Even just sawasdi crap, sawasdi ka will bring a smile to people's faces.
I'm going to sound like a local in no time. Okay, any final words of wisdom before we send our listeners off on their Koh Samui adventure?
You know, travel's more than just checking things off a list. It's about those new experiences, connecting with people, trying things that might be a little outside your comfort zone. Be present, be curious, and most importantly, have fun.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Soak up that sun, explore those beaches, especially those hidden ones. Savor the food, immerse yourself in the culture, create memories that'll last a lifetime.
That's what it's all about.
Koh Samui's waiting.
Yeah.
And hey, if you stumble upon one of those secret beaches or have an experience you just have to share, drop us a line. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely.
That's it for our Koh Samui deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.